Not to be friends, but I know that Laugh. I might be wrong, but I remember Laugh was also participating in the whole Candy hate train in terms of the whole transphobia and things like that. So I remember when.
Well, okay, hold on. I think that everybody participates in all of that. When you get upset with a person, of course, the whole
But
app. Libra.
But that's my thing. AJ laughed, and from my understanding, I don't remember Laugh ever getting into it with Candy. She just kind of jumped onto the hate train because at that time everybody did not like Candy, so they was trying to take Candy out.
Oh well, but that's okay.
Clock in. Thank you, QL. Clock in, QL.
Candy, mute up. So QL.
Let's go, Justice.
Thank you, Justice. Let me turn this goddamn camera around and stop playing with y'all. I'm sitting here doing some shit. That was beautiful. I wish I was turned around and my hair was doing. It's okay. That was beautiful. Thank you, Justice. Y'all W's in the chat for my fucking baby, Justice. I love you, girl. You must know it's close to my birthday. Y'all, we getting so close. Okay, hold on. QL, listen. Let me ask you a question. How well, see, I tried this yesterday. It didn't, I don't think it went over well. Let's try it again. How well do you study human behavior? Thank you, Libra.
I took a psychology class, so a little bit.
Huh. You got enough of something to be able to participate in this conversation. When has Laugh not participated in the hate trains?
She has not ever participated in the hate train, but I don't think that was my argument yesterday.
No, that was a lie. She has.
No. I said
always participating in the hate train.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Let's go.
Y'all gotta hear me out. When I say is the accent, I said she has always participated.
W's in the chat for Genty, y'all.
She has always participated.
Yes, she has always participated.
Okay. So my question for you then is, why then are we expecting her to do anything different when it comes to anybody hate train? I mean, she was on mine, she was on Candy's, she be on everybody's, right? Thank you, Libra. Thank you, Kadara.
I don't think we're expecting anything different. I think what typically happens is that when we see people participating in hate trains and we see people naturally reacting to them because not everybody is as forgiving as certain people, y'all try to make people seem like they're delusional or they're crazy for consistently antagonizing or going after that person when we know what you have done on this app. That was my argument yesterday because those two idiots also participated in a lot of hate trains for other people.
Let me ask you another question. Let me ask y'all. This is for everybody, not just QL. Thank you, Libra baby. Big level up in the chat, y'all. Level up emotes in the chat, y'all. We got a 750 subscriber goal for my birthday. That's Tuesday. So if we just chip away at it, any JJs that can send a sub, grab a sub, throw a sub, catch a sub. Can we work on that if we can today, y'all? This is my thing. I think we're not having the same conversation anymore. I believe that people have the capacity to change. I completely understood Siobhan's point yesterday when she said, you talked about me for months, 4 years ago, so I'm talking about you today. I said that. I said that to Nisha. I said, Nisha, I completely understand what Siobhan is saying when she says that to you, because if you said that it was true, and if it is true, then it means that I don't have to pick and choose the time that I, come back at you or whatever. But it also means that Siobhan has the inability to get over shit. And she needs to possibly get into some therapy. Because if this happened 4 years ago, and your only reason for just bringing it up today is because you drugged me for months 4 years ago, you got to let it go, sister.
But AJ, can we also say that when if there's a hate train and the person keeps antagonizing you in the comments, and then you keep seeing the same comments over and over when you join a panel, she keeps tagging you and you don't even acknowledge it, and then you go to another panel, she keeps tagging you in the comments, then eventually you start to get fed up and you start to spaz the fuck out, and then they want to play victim. Then what happens then? Are you wrong as a person or are you right as a person? Because now at this point it's like, I was ignoring you for months now, but you keep doing it, and now you want to play victim.
I'm not gonna I'm never gonna police a response. But it doesn't mean that your response don't tell me a little bit about you too. So be careful when you respond. Do you understand what I'm saying? Her name for the simple fact that you guys needed that in order to stop doing what you're doing to her, which is get down
But they do.
because Drop was right. Diamond
they
fucked
do it.
her over.
I mean, I was right too. Y'all still gaslight the shit out of me when it came to Drop.
I
But
mean, once we figured out that you was right, what happened?
no, y'all didn't. But let's be
Well,
clear.
don't you fucking lie.
I'm not lying, but that's my opinion, AJ. That's how I feel. You can't tell. And this is the same thing I was trying to explain to you. No, let's talk about it. This is the thing. No. Let's talk about it. This is the thing that y'all like to do to people on this app, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Depending on who the content creator is, you cannot tell. You don't know. Some of y'all would never understand how it feels to have a group of people ganging up on you, knocking you upside your head left and right, and making you feel like a liar. I'm not talking about you, AJ. Don't look at me like that. I'm talking about some of these content creator comment cousins who come on the panel and be like, well, just get over it. Or why are you still speaking about it? Or get over it. It's been 4 years. Some people, I'm gonna be honest with you. You apologize to me. I don't have to forgive your apology. If we establish it's up and it's stuck, you told me it was up and it's stuck. Every single time I see you, it's up and it's stuck. I don't have to forgive you. I think that's the problem that people don't understand. Forgiveness for me is you apologize. That's for you. You apologize and you got over it, but I don't have to forgive you. I think people don't understand, like, once you do shit to people.
The conversation that I'm trying to have with you is not about forgiveness. The conversation that I'm trying to have with you
You're
is
trying to have a conversation about moving on.
About making peace and moving on. There is a way for you to, I don't have to forgive you and be cool with you, but there has to be a way for you to be in space with you and not turn the whole space upside down.
I think that's the problem, AJ.
There has to be a way that we can get to that place. And I'm just asking, what is that way to get to that place?
Well, one of the things that we didn't even acknowledge is that, first things first, the rewriting of history took place where the person was trying to rewrite the history, and every time Laugh was trying to tell the story, she kept saying Laugh was lying. As of yesterday, we did confirm that this actually, what Laugh has been saying for 5 years on the goddamn app, because the Laugh's story never changed. She now acknowledges that, well, actually, I may have potentially did it on Laugh's panel. Then she still didn't apologize. She did a half-ass apology where she said, well, if I did it, an apology is there's no ifs, buts, and ends about it. So you guys are telling somebody to move on and move on and move on and move on, and let's try to live in this space in harmony. But you still have not given a heartfelt apology. That's one. And then let's not forget that the fact that you made that person feel like they was lying and made everybody feel like that person was lying this entirety of it. So when y'all saying move on, it takes a minute for you to move on from somebody willfully not only antagonizing you, making you feel like a liar, and making you feel like you're the problem.
Well,
That's the problem.
I kind of disagree, because if somebody doesn't remember exactly what they did, how can they give a really heartfelt apology?
I don't give a fuck if you remember or you don't remember, okay? It's a lot of y'all that done did some fucked up shit to me on this app. On this app that I have never done anything to, okay? You're preaching to the choir in this moment, QL. And what I am telling you is I would be out of my mind and still responding today if I took the time out to really have a feeling and a response every single time I see you, hear your name, know that you was because it's draining.
And how many times have those people how many times have those people repeated the same mistake, AJ? Like, this is the thing, and this is why me and you disagree a lot of times. You have people on this app who have done shit to people. You see them have a pattern, and then they do it to you, and then we're just out here acting surprised. That's number one. Number two, you have people who have done shit to people. They do it to that person. You guys allow them back into your space, and then get surprised that they did it again. Like, me personally, once you show me who you are the first time, I'm not.
Let me just say this real quick and I'm going to get down. Hello, everybody. Good morning.
Hey, more, baby.
I just wanted to say that that's the problem. Like what you were saying, like every time, like, okay, Like the
No,
thing with
QL, you
T-Tom.
on mute.
You can hear me?
I hear you, baby. QL, asked we hear her.
Sorry. The thing with T-Tom, like that girl that come up every time something comes up with T-Tom. You know that girl? That girl, you know who I'm talking about. The one that come up every time is something going on with T-Tom. We at this point we don't care. We don't want to hear it because every time it's something going on with this person, you hop up in a box to say, "Oh, well they I broke my leg
No,
once."
girl,
We
she
don't
talk
want to
about
hear that
Kiki's.
shit.
She
Yes,
talk about
yes.
Kiki's, girl.
I'm QJ too. Her too. Every like it's to the point that we don't want to hear it. Like, okay, like, all right, like what you want us to do? You want us to move a mountain at this point? Like, what you want us to do? I'm sorry for yelling, but what you want us to do?
But I think that's a problem with Quesadilla is that y'all only dismissed her because Tea Time was a big content creator. Y'all notice after she let out her story completely and people gave her advice, she has not spoken or came
No,
about
no,
Tea
no, no,
Time.
no, no, no. You're a liar.
Yes.
You're a liar.
Oh
I'm sorry.
no.
Hold on, Morley. I got this one. QL.
She
I
came
think you was
back.
on. Let me finish. You was on your hair wash break. I wrote it down. Where my book at? We gotta
I
really
know
get
the fuck
back
Quesadilla didn't
on my
come back
after my
after I talked to
birthday.
Quesadilla.
Let me finish.
Been back.
Quesadilla came over here and did all of that. Then she came back the next day and we gave room to hear her out. We did all of that, had a whole conversation with her. Okay? They paid to drop her, somebody paid to bring her back. They paid to drop her, somebody paid to bring her back. Okay? Quesadilla comes up here and tells somebody else. I don't even think it was tea time. Something about their mama. Their mama should have did something to them.
Yeah, clock.
We haven't heard any more from Quesadilla because now Quesadilla know she can't jump on a panel about tea time. And that was really the only time you ever really see her. She come through the chat and chill. But it's a little ha-ha. And you able to move on with your day. And you kept it light and fun. Egg with legs. What I done call that girl? Splat. My God. I done call her one day I call her Krabby Patty. Violet Beauregard. Girl, just a little bit of everything. That's light.
You think that's light?
Jumping on a hate train every time one comes by about this person is something totally different. You are consumed. Kiki's quesadilla was consumed. 4 years later, Laugh about Siobhan was consumed.
But AJ,
Laugh keeps around and telling these people I doxed her. And she's able to come over here and get in a box with me and say, I'm in this hole. Siobhan said, Laugh, please. Please, Laugh. It's making us crazy. Like, stop. And then Laugh came back and said, you weren't even talking about my son. And still to this day, she jumping on hate trains. It's consumed. She's consumed. It's too much.
Sorry, AJ, but I can't even be mad at Siobhan for being confused of her saying that she didn't talk about her child because you opened the box and said, "Oh, you didn't talk about my child." So why would you think that you said it too? I would be confused too. How
Celie,
did
is
you
you trying to
know?
come up?
I feel like everybody has a different. I feel like everybody has a different way of reacting to things. Just like certain people can let certain shit go because it's light. There's people it takes years for them to let shit go. I feel like me personally, and I'm gonna just speak for me. I told y'all hoes. I remember who was on a hate train when it came to me. And I still got some of y'all hoes screenshots and y'all still block. I made a whole nother page and y'all block. I'm not forgiving you. There's some of y'all, if Laugh did that shit to me,
But do you
Laugh put
see
in.
how you're saying there are some of y'all, you're not going out of your way to find these people, and every
Oh,
time
yes,
something
I am.
go up,
Yes, the fuck. Who the I am. I just don't have enough time to go through. I went through the whole screenshots. I just didn't have the other screenshots. I gotta go to my other phone. But once I go to the other phone and find the list of people who was on the goddamn hate train, you will be blocked too. Don't get it
oh,
twisted.
yeah,
You
you're
will still.
consumed. You're
Oh, I'm definitely
consumed.
consumed because, like I told you this 100 times, I don't play about me, and I don't do shit to people that I don't expect you to do to me. I don't jump on hate trains and antagonize people and fuck with people. Like Laugh, after she did what she did to you, she could never be in my motherfucking space. I would never Kiki would Laugh. Laugh couldn't even walk in my motherfucking room. Bitch, you made another page. It would be up and stuck for life because there's certain. Because let's be honest, AJ, you never did shit to Laugh. You did absolutely nothing to Laugh, and I remember that verbatimly. And that's the difference between me and you. I tell you that all the time is you are a very forgiving person and you want to everybody to be at peace and loving and nurturing and let's all us live in wonderful bubbly world. I'm the type of person you got one time to fuck with me and you got to go. Laugh could never be in my motherfucking panel because bitch, I did nothing to you. In fact, I remember when they was dragging Laugh, you was one of the people that stood up for Laugh. So the fact that you did jump on a hate train when I did absolutely nothing to you, bitch, you could never be in my motherfucking face. How much I'm in this bitch? No, you got to be out of this bitch. And you're lucky I didn't drag you ever since I get. I think that's the difference between me and you is that, and I love you for that, and I get upset with you about it all the time. But I just have to let you be. It's just that I just think you're a very forgiving person, AJ, and I think you move very spiritually. I'm Jala Ogun. Bitch, fuck with me if you want to. That's just me.
I just try not. I'm not a let you take over my brain. I really genuinely feel like he who anchors you controls you. So if I give you a moment to piss me off and I'm cussing and yelling and screaming, depending on what you did, if I give you a few moments, at some point I figure out how to be okay and just press forward. And understand that I'm not stupid. You reap what you sow. Have you seen what happens to some of these people who've done some of these things? I just sit back and wait for your day because it'll come.
And I understand that, but I'm a reap and sow before it comes to you. That's just my understanding. I think, and this is why I say all the time, me and you get into this argument because a bitch will be on your panel, and I'm sitting over here like, why the fuck this same person that just cussed AJ out and dragged AJ? I'm not that type of person. Once again, AJ, you have one time because I love people and I cherish people and I try not to be disrespectful. I try, but I don't play about me. And I do not allow people to disrespect me if I didn't do shit to you. And once you have shown me, because once you show me how you move, there's no coming back from that. Because me personally, AJ, I understand forgiveness. We understand forgiveness. I'm trying. I don't understand how Kiki will laugh. Because the next hate train comes around, you're going to be right on in the next hate train. So what the fuck? I don't expect nothing from you. There's no change behavior that took place. Like, and I think that's the problem. A lot of you guys just forgive people without any change behavior. Y'all just forgive people without anything that they have done to show that, okay, I've learned from my mistakes and I've moved forward. I'm sorry. I know it's a Scorpio energy. I cut people off immediately. Some people I cut off. I don't even talk to you. I don't even tell you why. Move on.
I don't know. I think I just feel like I don't have to create a problem where no problem is like really at. She came, we had the conversation, she expressed how she felt. I understood and accepted her apology, and I'm okay with pressing on. And I don't understand why a person can't just be okay with being at peace. Like I'm okay with not fussing and arguing with everybody. I did that. That was my first season on messy TikTok. Like I went from game, fun, chill to like this whole freaking tornado Tasmanian devil around here, and I was cutting up shit, you see? So while I've seen that, and I'm telling you that doesn't feel good. That does not feel good. What feels good is being able to resolve for me and move on. And when also, let me tell you something else I've learned, because I'm not without fault. I wrong people. So that's also the next thing, why I'm okay with forgiving, because I expect forgiveness. And a person who can come to you straight up and say, at whatever point they figured out that they was wrong, that means that there is something in there that says, they might not be as horrible as I thought they were. I didn't find Laugh and make her apologize. Laugh knew what she did. And one day she showed that she got enough sense to know, if I am going to do that, if I am going to be in this hole, I got to at least be woman enough to have a conversation with the girl. And she did that right where she disrespected me at. So in that, there is some respect.
But do you feel like it would happen again now? God forbid, if it happens again, what are your sentiments behind that? Would you be surprised? Or because yesterday my issue was, I clocked it because she said that Siobhan was antagonizing her in the comments. Siobhan was doing this, but she also does the same thing. So how can you check somebody when you're doing the same thing like the same person is doing? It just doesn't make sense to me.
I think for me is forgiveness Forgiveness does not mean that you have to be around me. Forgiveness and we move on does not mean that you get to sit around me and kiki and we're joking. You don't disturb my energy. I just understand who you are and then we move forward. That's me. Oh my God, my mama. I know my mom.
But that's what I'm
So
saying.
look,
Well, I am a person who has wronged other people.
No way.
I'm not
look,
perfect.
let me
When
say
I
this real
go to
quick, AJ.
people with a apology for
But
whatever
AJ,
I've done,
so you're trying to tell me there's a difference between you have wrong people and you're trying to take somebody out. When you're trying to actively take me the fuck out, bitch, that means that you have a deep hatred for me, that you wanted me to see me underwater. And there is no way in this motherfucking earth that a bitch that try to see me underwater, that I will be like, yeah, we're forgiving each other, so now therefore you can come and just start kiki laughing with me. That's not happening. No, ma'am. You apologize. I don't forgive you. I'm not forgiving you, but you forgive her. I hear you apologize, but you
Look,
move
y'all.
accordingly. Stay on your other side. Why you gotta be in my space? You didn't want me here anyways. I'm sorry. I'm a Scorpio.
I understand what you're saying, but me and AJ got into an argument at one point. At this point in time, I love AJ. I be in other people's comments fighting for this girl. She never asked me to fight for. I love her. Since I came into her space and watched her and be in her. I don't. Ain't no argument here, and I know she probably don't even remember, but we really got into an argument before. And I would never disrespect you now. Like in this point in time, like we would never even argue with you because there's no point. I love you, like not like that, but I love to see you. I love to watch you every morning. Like there's no, you get what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
This is the thing that I think y'all not understanding. Me and AJ argue every goddamn day. AJ never thinks anything I say is accurate. There's a difference between me and AJ arguing and you hosting a live and participating in a live that try to motherfucking take you out. That's what y'all not understanding. Me and you argue. We argue. All of us argue. That's not a problem. We have a difference of opinion. You believe something else. I believe something else.
well, I think that's the part that's bothering me though. Laugh, I do not feel like Laugh was a person who tried to take me out.
That's the problem. I don't know how you don't fucking see that.
I feel like there was a group of people who tried to take me out, but I don't think she
And
was
she
a part of that.
participated.
Define take me out, QL.
Try to make sure that your platform is gone. Mentally try to take you out, bitch. Once you have me mentally, I don't know. I don't know how your hate train, but this is how I feel after my hate train. I felt like I couldn't trust nobody on this goddamn app. Mentally, I was physically drained of fighting everybody. Bitch, you try to take my fucking platform from me off of the strength of whatever the fuck you thought happened. You didn't even come to me. And mind you, again, you and Lab did not have a problem to the point where you even defended Lab. So if you felt any type of way, you could have came to me directly. But instead, you did X, Y, Z. And I don't have a problem with Lab. I'm just saying how I see it, okay?
That's how I feel too with Laugh too. It's like, bitch, why you
Exactly.
keep me when I don't
Like,
have an issue with you? Like, you came for me. Like,
exactly. Let's be real. Instant, like, you see, I'm gonna put on the floor. When I went through my motherfucking hate train, Candy was there for me. Candy was one of the motherfucking people that was there for me. So imagine Candy had going through a hate train, and I'm also, after she done motherfucking defended me left and right, even when I was in fucking rooms, I then go and proceed to participate in a fucking hate train. What? That's fucking insane. Loyalty is everything. And when you do not have a backbone or a loyalty in your body, you cannot be around me or sit in my space. I don't have a problem with you. We move accordingly. I move forward. You apologize. We're grown women. We move forward. But after, I don't know, man. I don't know how to explain this. I don't know how to explain this. I'm just a Scorpio. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, once I don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you. There's some of y'all I don't fuck with, and I will tell you every single day, I don't fuck with you. Why are you talking to me? You know I don't fuck with you.
I don't know, QL. I think sometimes for me, that means that I have to sit up and try to remember. Like, I think a lot of that requires, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of that requires that I remember all of the shit that everybody has done to me. And I don't have the capacity.
But